And now, weather with your First Coast News storm experts. Powered by AC Design's heating and air conditioning.
Well, for all these years, a lot of doubters would have said it'll be a cold day in Jacksonville before the Jags host another playoff game. Well, we've earned it, right? Because we've had these cold days, and what about up in Buffalo?
Oh my gosh, you know what? For us, sitting pretty at 55 degrees for the Jags tomorrow. I think it's going to be fantastic for those guys. Hey, Buffalo, though, I think they'll also be happy. They're here in sunny Jacksonville. 16 degrees is what they'll be dealing with for the fans maybe watching at home in Buffalo, New York. But for us, absolutely gorgeous tomorrow. We are going to notice a few more clouds and the winds pick up out of the northeast. But for the most part, we are starting a warm-up come tomorrow afternoon. So that is probably music to many of your ears because it has been downright cold for several days this past week. We do have one more morning though with a freeze warning for northeast Florida inland, and some of us in Baker and then Columbia County and then inland southeast Georgia, you've got a hard freeze in the lighter purple there. What that means, those temperatures going to be in the 20s likely for at least a couple of hours. So we'll have to worry about the 4 Ps, including the pipes up there, just the pets, plants, and the people for areas a little farther to the south. And don't forget about those pets, because if it's too cold for you, it's too cold for them as well. So by 9 o'clock this evening, that's when that hard freeze takes effect across much of southeast Georgia. As we head further into the evening and the overnight hours, that's when we've got that freeze warning by 2 a.m. come into effect across inland northeast Florida. And then by tomorrow morning, look at this, many places that are going to be hovering near or below freezing, and it will be a frosty start as well. By 9 o'clock in the morning, though, all those warnings will go away, and we are going to warm up into the 50s throughout the afternoon. Now, because temperatures are starting to warm up, we're still going to have the wind tomorrow morning, so if you'll be up early, maybe getting a head start on the tailgating out in Jacksonville, Sunday 8 a.m., look at this. Wind chill of still 27 degrees, so make sure to stay warm out there tomorrow. Now, as we head into the afternoon, again, jumping into the mid-50s. It'll be very comfortable, but the wind does pick up out of the northeast, and then we skyrocket with those temperatures into the mid-70s by Thursday and Friday. But with the warmth will come those rain chances. We'll have sports coming up after the break.